In this video, we're going to have a look at some very basic programming. Now, before we do any of the programming, make sure you follow the instructions and created your account on Replit. Make sure that you've used your actual name and your school email address to make that account. Now, once you're on Replit, you want to go to My REPLs, which is over here. And when you're here, you should have nothing. You can see that I've got a few programs going on. You want to press on a new REPL, like so. Once that's going, you want to choose Python 3 as the language. And once that's all set up, you should see a coding screen on the left and a results screen on the right. You can see that my screen over here on the left is dark. You can change that with the settings and change your theme to light, but I find that my eyes hurt quite quickly when I use the light programming screen. So I always set mine to dark. Another thing to notice is that whenever you make a new REPL, it gives it a kind of random name. Now, it's okay for the first one or two REPLs that you have, your first two programs. After a while, it's going to get really confusing. So simply click on the pencil and rename that to something logical, like something like that will do. Now, what we're going to do to start our Python programming is the most basic command that we can give in Python, which is to show something on the screen. So now, just to take you through what we've got here, over here we type code, and whatever we type here, we then press run. And when we press run, it kind of comes over here on the output screen or the Python window. So whatever we type in on the left will appear, or the results will appear on the right. So let's begin with our first basic program, is that we want to show something on the screen. So let's imagine that this screen on the right hand side is what the user or the person who uses your program is going to see. So one of the most basic things we want to do is to show something on the screen. And we can do that with a print command. And you can see that if I type in anything inside these quotation marks and press run, it will come on the screen here. And that's really useful if we want to show people something or tell them something in our program. It's really important that we actually have stuff coming on the screen. So you should practice this as well. So simply type in the word print. You can see that on Replit, when we start typing a command or anything like that, it tries to figure out what you're saying, and then rather than having to type it all out, you can just press enter and it kind of finishes the command for you. And again, when I press a bracket, it finishes the bracket. And when I do a quotation mark, it finishes that as well. So it saves us a lot of time. Now, anything I type here, as soon as I press run, you can see that it comes on the screen. And the thing to note here is that whenever you type in a command on Python, it goes to a separate line. So first line, second line, and it appears on the first line and second line here. So that's our most simple command that we can do in Python, which is the print command to show stuff on the screen. So I would like you to practice that on your own REPLs. Just type in the print command and type in a few random things that appear on the screen and press run.